I started a grease fire. Yeah. Hello again. So I need to go to the store. It is like super cold here today. It's like 55 degrees. And I'm just doing some light makeup. I'm gonna probably go to Target as well later on today. Nothing too crazy. Like, it is freezing outside. It's freezing inside, which is why I have on a sweater. And I put my hair in like twists, and I'm like, I have it in like little space balls. It was cute like on the first day. I'll insert a clip here. Yeah, it was cute on the first day, but now it's getting kind of old. So today, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna make. I'm gonna make some food. I wanna make some cabbage, so I'm actually using my aunt's recipe, so I can link her recipe down in the description below, but I tweak it a little bit, just a little. So I'm probably gonna go to the farmer's market first, and I'm kind of tempted to go to Target as well. Yeah, today's a day where I need to get stuff done. I've already did a lot of laundry today. Good news is, I'm in the 3rd season of Family Matters. I really am enjoying the show. One thing about me is if I'm watching an old show and I really enjoy it, I don't want to look them up. Like, I don't want to look up the people because I don't want to ruin the show. Because some people be crazy now. I'm like, oh, that's sad. I'll watch the show and I don't want to see anything about how they look now, none of that. See, when I saw Harriet, when I saw them in like a recent film, that was on accident. Okay, I was not trying to look for them. That was an accident, and I'll allow it because they still look kind of the same. Even like certain like animated shows, I don't want to see what the characters look like until after the show's in, because I don't want to ruin the surprise. Because if I find out someone who's like a young child, he's like 40-something-year-old, it's like, it kind of ruins it a little bit. You know, it ruins that feeling, because then you can't watch it the same. Yeah, I purposely am not looking up any of them until after I finish the 9th season, okay? I did my eyebrows like not too long ago, but this one is complying. But this one, not so much. See, this one needs a little bit more TLC. I don't know what's going on with it, but I'm like, there's not really too much to do. There's not really too much that you can do if you don't know what you're doing. I remember I told myself a long time ago, I said I was never gonna like pluck my eyebrows because I wanted to be different. And to be fair, I didn't have to, because like my eyebrows are kind of like more on the thin side. I really did not need to do any plucking to them, but just to make them look more crisp, especially when I wear makeup, and just make them look more uniform. And ever since I started plucking my eyebrows, which was maybe about a year ago, I actually really like it. I like the change. It looks more crispier. I feel like I look more mature. I'm looking more my age, and I don't know, I really like it. It's really, I don't know, it's just been really nice. I remember when I was doing my hair yesterday, like there were times I almost cried. Cause I'm like, why? But I'm like, I love my hair. Y'all, sometimes I can just be dramatic, but I mean, I'm okay. Sometimes I was thinking about something else. There was this one time I went to the doctor's, and I was fine. Yeah, so I remember they were taking my blood, and like literally, like, I don't like looking at the needles, and back then like I was really squeamish with like blood, even though like I can watch like a shooting movie and feel fine. I remember they took my blood and I couldn't look at it. It was because it was a new nurse. I mean, the doctor was supervising, but because it was a new nurse, she didn't know really what she was doing. And like there was like blood literally, like apparently my mom was like, don't look, because a lot of my blood was like a little bit of everywhere, because she didn't know what she was doing, and like literally that would have made me like feel nauseous. So after she had taken my blood and everything, she had cleaned stuff up. So after all of that happened, when she took the needle out, I was just starting to feel nauseous. So I was like it was because the thought of it was just too much. But literally, like, I was just really being extra, and like I started feeling nauseous, like lightheaded, like I was like, oh, like uh-oh, like I was like I need water, I need a cold cloth. And they're like, what? I was like, cold cloth. And they finally brought me a wet cold cloth, so I put it on my head and it helped nauseous feeling go away a little bit, but then I was starting to gag. And they gave me like a barf bag. I didn't vomit, but like I was like, bleh. Like, you know, I was gagging. It was so extra. And then after like 3 gags, I was like fine. Like nothing, like I said, nothing happened. I didn't throw up or anything. Like I was just really being extra. And it was just dramatic. Like I wasn't like trying to be extra. I was just really dramatic. Like that feeling was definitely there, but like dramatic, like in my mind at that time. Like I was like getting like worried. I'm like, oh no, all this blood. And I was like, do I feel lightheaded? It was too much. It was very funny, very dramatic. I actually found out later because they had called me right when I got home. And they had called me. They're like, can you actually come back and can we take your blood again? And I was like, but why? I was like, finally, it's over, because we were there for hours. And they're like, well, the nurse that took your blood, she actually accidentally stuck herself with the same needle, and so we just want to get you tested for HIV and stuff like that. I was like, he was like, well, you don't have to go if you don't have it or anything. She was like, she just wants to make sure. I'm like, yeah, I don't have that, because like I was telling him, like, I was like, I'm a virgin. I'm a Christian, so yeah, I'm not like, I'm a virgin. I'm waiting to marriage. That's what I told him. And he was like, okay, that's fine. You don't have to come back. I was like, yeah, because I almost threw up. Like literally, that's what I said. Man, like she got blessed, because that could have been anybody. But she happened to get someone who is a Christian waiting until marriage, so that was interesting. I don't know if some of you are wondering like how my job interview went, because like I know like I posted a video and then I didn't really say too much about the job interview. It went well. Actually, I was nervous because like I felt like I fumbled it, but I didn't. She just took a really long time to return back to me, like maybe like 4 weeks or something like that, like almost a month. And like with all that time that was taken to get back to me, like the Lord was speaking to me. So it was like if he had said something before, you know, if he had like been on time and like replied to me before, I probably would have said yes. If you guys don't know, I'm studying for real estate. I believe that I'll be very successful in real estate. However, the job that I was gonna do was like a chiropractic assistant role, and you know, everything went well. I had a lot of favor with it, but I wasn't sure if I should take it, because I felt like if I had taken it, then I feel like my life would have went into a different direction if I had taken it. Not necessarily bad, but it wasn't really what I wanted. Like it wasn't necessarily bad. Like, you know, I was really doing it because, you know, the pay was really good and they were gonna teach me everything that I needed to know. You know, I had a lot of favor for it, but I wasn't sure if I should take it, because I'm like, if I'm studying for this, like I'm already studying for real estate, so if I gotta study a whole entire another like program thing for something completely entirely different, you know, I'm like, and I'm already gonna be making money in that role quicker, I feel like it would have definitely shifted my focus away from real estate and to focus more on that, because that would become the main priority. So much so I feel like I would have abandoned real estate completely. And that was something that was in the back of my mind, but I was like, maybe I can multitask, maybe I can do this, you know, maybe it's possible, right, to have 2 goals and still get it. And of course, with enough determination, that is possible. However, I am determined, but I had to limit how much stuff that I was doing so that I don't get overwhelmed. So I'm like, Lord, do you want me to take this job? Because I really didn't know. Even though, like, yes, it makes sense to probably like decline that if I really want to pursue real estate, because I felt like the Lord was really telling me like to pursue real estate, and it just, I don't know, you know when something just seems right? Like, Lord, like, what do you want me to do? And so I had gotten a dream, and I'm not gonna say exactly what the dream was, but if you guys don't know, I'm putting this out there because it's very important in the dream. If you hadn't already guessed it by another video that I was talking about a little bit about like baby names, but we're not there yet, okay? Yeah, when I get married one day and I have my kid one day, I want a boy. And I've kind of always wanted a boy. And so in this dream, I was with these group of people, and in the dream, I remember I had a girl, and I was with these people, and it was like I was in like this waiting room, like I was waiting, and I remember like I was with these people, and because I didn't wait, I ended up getting the girl. And some other stuff went down too. There's more to the dream, but I don't want to get into details of what was in it. But basically, when I woke up, it was like I knew exactly like what the Lord was saying to me, because I didn't want to wait. See, it with real estate, this takes time, right? Especially since I'm doing it online, it takes time, and certain things that I have going on right now, a lot of things that I plan to bring into fruition. So with all that, if I had went to this chiropractic job, if I had said yes to it, then honestly, I don't think that I would continue doing real estate. So one thing about me, I'm the type of person where I like to master things. Like I will start from the low and I will climb my way to the top, and it's usually very quickly. And so I knew if I had taken the chiropractic job, even though I would have been starting off in like more of a small role, however, because the pay was really good, it would have been my main focus, and I would have tried to make my way to the top. So starting off as a chiropractic assistant, and then possibly even potentially becoming a chiropractic. And that's not what I wanted. That wasn't what I wanted. That wasn't where I was trying to go. And just like in the dream, I wanted a boy, real estate. But in real life, if I went with the chiropractic, I would have gotten something good. A baby is still a blessing, but it wasn't necessarily what I wanted. And I feel like it would have turned my life completely in a different direction. Not necessarily in a bad way, but just not necessarily what I wanted. And because when I was in the waiting room, because I was being impatient, and the dream was like, if I had have been patient, and if I had have just waited, then I would have gotten what I wanted. So I took that dream, and I did not dispose of it. I wrote it down. I write all my dreams down. All the dreams I know that come from the Lord. And I took on it, and I meditated on it, and I prayed on it, and I made my decision. And I told the hiring agent, I was like, thank you so much for the opportunity, but I'm going to have to decline this offer. I thank you so much for your time, but I don't think this is the right route for me. And I'm just going to wait and see where God is taking me. I'm going to persevere and push through in this real estate thing, see what happens from it. Because I fully believe, like, as soon as I get into real estate, I fully believe that there's going to be I think I'm going to change a lot, but, like, in a good way. I don't know. I feel like something good. Like, I feel like something good's going to come out of it. I don't know how to describe, like, I just got a feeling, Yeah, I'm really excited to where this goes. I'm still doing my real estate, so I am trusting the Lord with this. I'm trusting the Lord with my YouTube. I'm trusting the Lord with my music and even my business. Right now I'm in like a serious waiting season more than ever. Just a trusting season and leaning not towards my own understanding season, and being a patient season. I literally have one battery percentage on here right now, so my camera's gonna die soon, but that's fine. I need to head up out of here anyway, so yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so I just got back from the store, and I went to 2 different stores. Let me tell you, if you're wondering, these are one of my favorite cookies. They are so good, and I like these because, well, one, these aren't super sweet, and they're more healthier. Okay, so I am back from Target. I needed to get a new razor, so another thing that I got was this body wash right here. I wanted to try it out, plus it was only like $6.99, so I was like, okay, what the heck. I've already opened the top, which is why the top is open, but yeah, I'm gonna try it out, see how it is, how it works. And I have my chicken thawing right now. Okay, so I'm gonna start cooking. And yeah, so again, I'm making some cabbage, some chicken. My mom is forcing me to eat her food, but to be fair, I did agree. So I'll come back, I'll try it. Oops.
That's not a good chip.
It's technically pico de gallo.
Girl. You're not even scooping it up right.
It's good. It's good. It's spicy. You put a lot of Kanye in here.
Kanye? Kanye? This is not about Kanye. Yeah. It's meant to be. cayenne pepper. Look at that. That's a chip right there.
You just broke one too.
I'm about to get it.
That's your chip. That you broke. You put apple cider vinegar in here?
Mm-hmm.
What'd I tell you?
And lemon juice.
Mm-hmm. That's how Sydney does it.
Girl, bye.
Cabbage is almost done. This takes about 40 minutes to cook. The chicken is done. I took it off the stove. I'm tasting my chicken. It's really good. Try it.
And I'm the test subject. Girl, that was good. I've taught you everything you know.
Honestly, yeah. You know what I put on it?
No, I don't want to know.
Yeah, that chicken is so good. Let me try this cabbage. Looks hot, but it's so good. Again, if you want to know this cabbage recipe, this is my aunt's recipe, so I can link her video down in the description. Okay, so my soup is ready, and it is delicious. You got the carrots, you got your bok choy, you got your green bell peppers, your scallions, and some of that smoked sausage, and your carrots, and of course your cabbage, and it is delicious. 5 out of 10. I'm just joking. 10 out of 10. I have the rest of my chicken in here, and it is so good. It's juicy, moist, and really flavorful. Like I've had some errors and mistakes back in the day. But this is rebound, okay? And then tomorrow I'm gonna make my buffalo chicken egg rolls. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy my food and enjoy my night. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. And hello again. Today is day 2. My mom wants me to clean these off and cut them up, so we're gonna do it. Yeah, I get these vegetables from my local farmer's market. I love going there to get the fresh produce. Yeah, these strawberries look really good. Like they look really good and tasty. Just gonna look at this little strawberry. It's so cute. That is so adorable. I'm gonna eat this one. So adorable. A little container so that she can just grab them and go. Okay, last but not least. Perfect. So now it's time to work on my buffalo chicken egg rolls. I have a different chicken this time and I got a little bit hungry, so some of the chicken's gone. And that is about most of the chicken. Now this isn't the same one as I got. This one is from my local farmer's market and this one is lemon chicken. So I don't know how different that's gonna be, but I think it's still gonna taste good. If anything, it may add to it. So first things first, I'm gonna shred this chicken and I'm gonna put it in a bowl. So I can see if I can find the recipe that I'm using, and I can see if I can put it inside the description below if I find it. Yeah, I can see if I can do that, but I'm gonna also show you in the video what I use. So for this recipe, I'm using my rotisserie chicken. I'll be using some mild cheddar cheese. I have these plant-based egg rolls. I don't know if there's like Is there another way to make egg rolls? I mean, it's called egg rolls, so maybe there's like egg. I don't know. I just found these from my store, and they just so happen to be plant-based, so I'm using it, and they seem to work just fine. Going in with some ranch dressing. I have my hot sauce here. In the video, they weren't specific on what type of brand to use, but I have my Louisiana hot. I have my cream cheese here. I don't think I'm gonna be using all this. Again, it wasn't really specific in the video, but I mean, you just follow it with your eyes, okay? Follow what you see. And then last but not least, I have my leftover scallions from yesterday, or green onions, potato, it's the same thing. So I'm gonna chop these up too, so I'm just gonna take them out. And yes, they're already pre-washed. Again, I washed all this yesterday. Now I'm gonna start to shred my chicken and put it inside of my bowl here. Yeah, I get real messy with it. Smells good. It smells lemony. So I'm gonna be back when all my chicken is shredded. I forgot to mention that you also need some Dan-O's. I know you see it everywhere, but this recipe actually requires it, so I'm gonna go in with some forks and just really make sure I'm getting enough. Okay, so I'm gonna turn my pan on to low heat. Now I'm going to add in my shredded chicken. And yes, y'all, this pan has been through some things. And it still has not recovered. Okay, so it's cooking. Now I'm gonna add in my hot sauce. Hot sauce. And now I'm gonna add in my cream cheese. Again, I'm kind of eyeballing it because it wasn't really exact measurements, but this is softened cream cheese. Okay. Now I'm gonna add in some ranch. Not a whole lot. So I'm gonna mix in the ranch. Now I'm gonna add in some of the Dan-O's. Okay. And she lets it simmer over low heat. So I'm gonna let this simmer a little bit, and then I'm gonna add in the cheddar cheese. So I have my other pot ready for me to use to fry the buffalo egg rolls. I'm gonna set it right here. It smells good. Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes. I'm gonna start adding my mild cheddar. Now I'm gonna add in my scallions. It's a lot of scallions. This is looking good. Okay, so this is what we're looking like. Okay, so I'm gonna put in the canola oil in here. So I'm letting my oil get super hot. I have a little bit of water in here, and this is just to help me seal it off. Okay, so I have a little bit of water in here, and this is to help me seal it off. I am working on a clean surface. Oh shoot, what is going on? Grab egg roll, take some water, gonna make sure I'm getting all around the sides. Gonna use a spoon. Okay, I forgot to put the cheese on here first, but I'll do it the next time. Add a little bit of cheese. And now I'm going to take this, fold it tight, fold it, and then I'm gonna fold this in half. Use water to glue it if I need to, seal it if I need to, like so. And I'm just gonna just like that. And there we have our egg roll. And I'm gonna keep doing, I'm gonna do it one more time because I did it kind of wrong this first time. Take the egg roll, water the edges. Now I'm gonna take some cheese, put that in the center. I'm gonna take my egg roll mixture, place that on there, nice and good. Now I'm gonna roll it up. Kind of like pinch it a little bit, go in like this. Okay. Like so. Fold that inwards. And bada boom, bada bing. So I'm gonna do this with all of them and I'll be right back. There was a boo-boo. I have never had this happen to me before. Ever. Ever. I started a grease fire. Yeah. I have never started a fire in the kitchen ever. For the last, how old am I? I've been cooking since elementary school, okay? I've been cooking since elementary. I have never once started a grease fire. Ever. Until today. I have to get some more grease because I cannot make my egg rolls without grease. I'm a good cook. I don't know what happened. Okay, it's because I didn't realize that the grease took a long time to heat up. So while I was making my wontons, I was like, okay, by the time I get my wontons done, the grease should be somewhat ready. Because when I made it at the party, it took forever for the grease to warm up. So this time was different. And there was a whole fire. Me and my mom, my grandma on the phone were trying to figure out how to get rid of the fire. She's like, Sydney, don't put no water in it. I wouldn't put water on it. Putting water on a grease fire makes it completely like, but I forgot what to do. So my grandma was like, put a lid on it, put a lid on it. So we put a lid on it, finally. Because it was getting big, like it was getting like to the top. This was not, I should be eating my egg rolls right now. I should be eating my egg rolls right now. This was not how today was supposed to go. This is not how this video was supposed to go. Now the whole house has smoke. It's been about maybe 40 minutes so since the incident. I'm still trying to get the smoke out of the house. For the most part, most of the smoke is gone. The back door is completely open, which I don't really feel comfortable about, but at least it's winter time, so that means no buggies will be. There's a bug. For the most part, no bugs. We have the window open. Yeah, there's like soot, like almost everywhere. Like, look. Take this greenish cloth. You can see it. Now that I know this will not happen. By the grace of God again. At least the smoke is gone, because it was smoky all up in here. Like, I was coughing everywhere. And, the smoke is all the way upstairs. It's smoky everywhere. So, at least it's an interesting video. Okay, well, I'll be back when I have my buffalo egg rolls ready. Okay, we have our buffalo chicken egg rolls. I'm gonna try one. So I'm gonna try one. I never got to try one back at the party, so this is my time. Y'all, I broke one in half already and I thought I recorded it, but I wasn't recording nothing. But this is what it looks like. Super cheesy, so now we're gonna try it. Yeah? I can see why these were gone before I got to them. These are so good. This is delicious. I see the hype now. These are really good. It's so buffalo-y, cheesy. I got a bit of a green freshness to it. Bit of crunchy. It's really good. That was fantastic. This was delicious and I'm so glad I got to try it. Yeah, so after almost burning down the house, we are now here. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!